All right, who's ready to put another brick in the wall today on the Wolfpack Man YouTube channel? This is, I know normally it's basketball, baseball, football, hockey. Today I have a pack from 1984, so it's old as dirt. 41 years old. 1984 Topps Trivia Battle Game. Over 1,500 questions, 9 cards, a sticker, a stick of gum. Not sure who that's supposed to be right there. That's your travel nerd. 1984, George Orwell's favorite year, 1984. I graduated from college that year, Western Michigan University, which is there, right there. I was the first class actually to graduate with from a department called Computer Information Systems, so that dates me as well. The Olympics were in Los Angeles, and the Soviet Union boycotted those Olympics. What's the future of Olympics? You wonder now with everything weird going on in the world. Kareem broke Wilt's all-time scoring record that year in 1984, and then held the record for 38 years until 2 years ago when LeBron finally passed Kareem, which no one thought that would happen. Nobody thought someone would pass Gretzky's record. So even at some point, someone's got to score 100 points, 101 points in a basketball game, right? And then probably the most important thing I think that happened in 1984, Apple, the company, released their first ever personal computer, and boy, did that change the planet. So 132 cards are in this base set, 11 stickers. There supposedly is 1 player and 2 player instructions inside here. And I found it ironic that these cards actually came out the 2 years after the game Trivial Pursuit. So, okay, I'm seeing answers on the back. We don't want to see the answers. We want to see the questions. So let's try not to look at those. Let's flip these. Are they over? There we go. And let's see what we have today. If you came to see a $100,000 card pulled out of a pack, or even a $10 card, is not happening today. Sorry. So the instructions are under there somewhere. Separate all the questions and answer cards, making a deck of 16 cards. Use each half of the scratch-off game card as a separate. Scratch the first spot. Oh, check this out. So you're supposed to have 2 people, and they weave their way to the championship. I don't. So we're not going to do all of that right there. I'm just going to throw some questions out and have some fun. See if we have some answers here. So let's see. So yeah, these are all the questions. These are all the question cards. Notice there's a perforation in the middle. I don't know if you guys can see that. See the perforation right there? So it's really, you're supposed to perforate these cards. That's why they said 16 cards, because each one of these is actually 2 cards. So let's just do a true or false. What could possibly go wrong, right? True or false, The Old Man and the Sea was written by Ernest Hemingway. And then the other side is, this is the categories books. What is the children's story about a flying car? That has to be Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, and I'm going to say yes on Ernest Hemingway. And true and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. So I'm 2 for 2, killing it. Now I can't it wouldn't be fair to do other questions because you might think I cheated and looked at that. So let me do just a couple more categories and then we'll call it the day. This was a pack of cards from 1984. It's kind of cool. Okay, people. I'm doing people. True or false? The Outer Limits was created by Rod Sterling. Rod Sterling created the Twilight Zone, so I'm going to say false. And then over here in people, it says Gremlins was directed by Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, or Joe Dante. I'm going Steven Spielberg and false. And it is, Joe Dante, so I missed that one. And false. Leslie Stevens created The Outer Limits. So I'm 3 for 4. We'll do one more card, and then I guess this is it for today. That was a short but sweet episode. TV and film. The Flintstones have a baby daughter named Bam Bam was the boy. Flintstone's daughter was Wilma, Fred and Wilma. And who did Bam Bam date? Dang it, I can't think of her name. Okay, and over here it's what is the name of Fred Flintstone's wife? Okay, Wilma. So I got Wilma and fart. I can't think of her name. Sorry. I choked. Pebbles. Wilma and Pebbles. Okay. Let's do sports. The green ones are sports. I just noticed that. So I probably should have done sports. Strikeout ace Nolan Ryan broke into the major leagues with the California Angels. True or false? I'm going to say true. Which player never managed in the major leagues? Honus Wagner, Ty Cobb, or Babe Ruth? Dang, I don't know. That's a tough one. Man, never managed. I feel like I'm gonna say Ty Cobb, so I'm gonna say true and Ty Cobb. And false. He played with the Mets and Babe Ruth, so I went 0 for 2, so I think I'll stop there. But that's what you get. You get these trivia. This actually would be fun. I mean, if you were, these are like little mini Trivial Pursuit cards. So I think it would be fun. And I should have tried to talk someone into doing this episode with me so we could do these cards together. That actually would have been a lot of fun. So there you go. 1984 Topps Trivia Battle Game. I bet when you clicked today, you did not expect this would be the back. Peace in pickleball. I'll see you guys on the courts.